something. Desk, but I don't have a desk. Never mind. Good evening. Here is the news. Today, Martians landed on the White House lawn and introduced themselves for the first time. Spectators were completely shocked when a UFO landed on the White House lawn. We now go over to our correspondent, Jeremy, I believe, who has the latest details of what's happening. Over to you, Jeremy. Good evening and welcome. Here is the fake news. Today, Martians landed on the White House lawn and several people were seen to be dematerialized before our very eyes. Also, in other news, a pink fluffy cloud went flying past and it was believed that it was the cloud of Monkey from the TV series Monkey. And also in the news today was the escape of a huge gorilla that was the size of a 20-story building. Apparently it went rampaging through the city, flattening several buildings. Luckily no one was hurt in this rampage. And it is believed that the said giant gorilla was subdued and is now in a unbreakable cage. That is the fake news for today, and we will be seeing you later on in the evening with our bulletin at 10. Thank you very much and good evening. Hello and welcome. Here is today's fake news. A giant panda was seen walking through a park today and was chatting to locals in the park. When interviewed by reporters as to just exactly what this giant panda was talking to people about, apparently he was trying to find the nearest bamboo, and because he was very hungry. So yes, as we can see, some startling developments here. And also today, the Prime Minister of I'm trying to be serious about this. As you can see, I am taking my job extremely seriously. So the Prime Minister of Uncaged was seen for the first time in over 20 years. Some of his spokespeople have said that it's very rare for him to make an appearance, but he was just bored and he decided he needed to pop out and say hello to everybody. Also, in the fake news today, this is just going nowhere. Okay folks, so as you can see I'm having a bit of fun because I needed a bit of fun. I needed to try and be creative and to have a bit of fun. I kind of spoilt the illusion, which I didn't really intend to do, but because basically I got nothing prepared. And yes, at the moment life is extremely hard and difficult, and I'm trying to use humour as a way of helping myself to cope. So because I've got no food in the house, Spot's running out of food, I've got no money. I don't think I'm going to have any money for the next 2 or 3 weeks maybe. I have no idea yet. I just don't know how the money's going to pan out. Also, I've got to do another early shift tomorrow, so I'm not going to get, God knows if I'm going to get this thing uploaded and edited tonight. It's now 6 o'clock. I'm going to have to go to bed early again, and I have to walk to work because I've got no money on my Oyster. So yeah, it's and on top of everything else, people like to ride their motorbikes and just make lots of noise gratuitously with no real reason, just because they like revving their engines and going sorry. As you can see, I'm rather stressed out, so you know, but as I said, I'm trying to do this little skit to lighten the mood and take my mind off things, and try not to be so down about stuff. But as you can see, I'm not succeeding very well, am I? So shall I post this as a video, or I don't know. So you'll probably see the first bit and then you'll see this bit. Okay, right. Maybe what I should do is write a little script and try to come up with something funny. But you see, I'm not a comedian. I'm not funny by nature necessarily. I try to be, but woefully so. But anyway, so okay, let's try this again. Hi. Hi. Oh, for God's sake. What newsreader says hi? There's a guy on YouTube who does this fake reporter. It's a comedy. He's a comedian. And I just, for the life of me, something Pie, Jonathan Pie. You guys go and check him out. He's hilarious. He really is. I mean, he does tackle real serious subjects, but he does it in a. It's a very. I guess it's a very British humour in a sense, particularly when it comes to politics. I guess, but it's kind of like satirical. I must admit, I find it difficult to categorise his, but I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. He's brilliant. The first time I watched him, because at first, when you first see him and you don't know nothing about him, you think it's a genuine reporter at first. You think it's like one of these outtakes or something where like a reporter's just gone and lost it. Do you know what I mean? And then this bit of footage was, and then leaked somehow, and then you think this is a, because at first you think it's the genuine thing, the way he's got it all set up and he's out inside the Houses of the Parliament and it all looks really legit sort of thing, and he's got like an earpiece in and everything, do you know what I mean? He looks so cool. And then at first when I'm watching it, I'm like, no, really? It's like, what? You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, they're human after all, do you know what I mean? It's like, this guy was just throwing a massive tantrum, like, it's really funny. But then obviously later on, as I picked up and watched more of it, I've come to realise that Jonathan Pie is like this comedian guy, and Jonathan Pie is the persona, the character that he's created. I'm not sure what the guy's actual name is, completely escapes me for a minute. But go check his channel. It'll be called Jonathan Pie. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that's what the channel's called. Go and check it out, guys. In fact, maybe I'll find it and put a link in the description, and then you guys can go and check him out, because he is funny. I love his stuff. But like I said, don't get me wrong, it's kind of like you watch it, and for those that not maybe used to British humour necessarily, particularly satirical, political humour sort of thing, you might find it a little bit like, wow, what's funny about that necessarily? He's talking about a real serious subject here. But it's not like he makes light of the subject. He points out the hypocrisies and the sort of, I don't know, it's hard to, like I say, I'm finding it difficult to find an actual category in that sense, but to sort of quantify what he does. But I absolutely love it. Absolutely love what he does. And like I said, he speaks a heck of a lot of truth, and that, I guess that's what it is. There's so much truth in what he says, even though he puts it in a way that's kind of comical and funny in a sense. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I didn't intend this video to turn out to be like this. Obviously, as you can see, I was trying to do a fake news skit, but like I said, my improvisation skills are not brilliant. I'm not an actor. I'm certainly no comedian. Just wish I was. Certainly helped my mood right now. Okay, so yeah, I keep trying. I'm going to keep trying to do this, I guess. But yeah, okay. So look out for maybe if you guys give me a thumbs up on this. Go and smash that like button. So yeah, if you guys kind of like this idea of me trying to do a comedy style kind of skit on a newsreader or whatever. I don't know why newsreader I don't know, maybe because I've got a suit at the time. Oh, what a really lame excuse that is, or reason even. And I've got some bits of paper. Oh, you know. And behind me there, I'm hoping to try and stick some kind of green screeny effect behind me. I hope. I don't know. It might not work yet in the editing, and it might just be the blue curtains. So, yes. Okay. So, basically, folks, in a roundabout way, I've kind of like done a vlog about how things are going at the moment. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I could edit this and just leave all this stuff out, but no. You know me, I keep all my rubbish, good and bad, do you know what I mean? So, it's like, yeah, that's one of the things at school, my art teacher, sorry, this just popped into my head, something Mr. Garner once said to me. I could have got an A-level back then when I was in school, but I missed out on it because of technical reasons and this, that and blah blah blah. Also because I put a lot of my poor work in as well as my really good stuff, and he reckoned that kind of lost me marks. I should have just concentrated on the one or two pieces that were really good, and then left out the slightly mediocre ones, sort of thing. So but I just wanted to put as many up as I could, and in the space that was available to me, which was not ideal. Because it was left to the last minute, and a whole different story. Maybe that should be the fake news. No, because it's real. Oh no, why did I say that? Right, yeah, no, I mean, maybe that should be the news. So today, Paul Ashton missed out on his A-level because he was not informed until the very last minute when all the available spaces were taken, and therefore he only had the top half of the classroom wall right in the corner to display his work. And therefore when the inspectors came round, the examiners, whatever they call them, came round to evaluate people's work, they saw not only his really good stuff but some of his more poorer work, and also was displayed right in the top right hand corner of the wall of the classroom, because that was the only space available, and therefore just missed out on an A-level, because I could have got my A-level way back when I was 15, but like I say, I missed out on it. I got grade 2 CSE as it was back then, so yeah, so maybe I should have done that as a news item. Oh dear. Right, okay, enough of this, enough, because like, yeah, I really just wanted to do something funny, and try and lighten my mood and just try to make myself feel better. I'm trying to use humour as a way of breaking the spell of depression, do you know what I mean? Because it is dragging me down at the moment, and it feels like my life's falling apart, but I'm determined to keep on track. I'm determined. I've got to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to, believe me, especially, well, like I say, I've got to walk to work, so, and I've got to be there for 7 AM, so, and it takes roughly, well, give or take, about an hour to walk, thereabouts, yeah, do you know what I mean? Because I've never really actually timed it, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm going to say round about an hour to walk from here to Victoria, and I'm going to be so tired. And then, anyway, okay folks, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Hope you enjoy this silly little video. I'm going to try and do something a little bit more funny and a little bit more professional funny, if that's even possible for me. But anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support. Love you all. You have been so amazing, and I love you all. You're brilliant, guys. And yeah, so give this a big thumbs up. Oh dear. Right, okay, guys. So bye for now.